We've been planning this week for years, but times are tough with this COVID fight. Looks like we're gonna have to stay right here, but baby, dry those big sad eyes. Our plans for heading south may have gone south, but I promise you we'll make it right. Here in our own Mexico, up by Lake Ontario, plastic palm trees on the lawn, peeking green up through the snow. I'll put on my sombrero, heat up some frozen burritos, baby, slip off them winter clothes, here in our own Mexico.
Aiden, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long you been a country singer, things like that. Tell me your background.
Oh, I grew up in Newcastle, Ontario. Started singing when I was very young, you know, the typical things, go to the jamborees, the festivals, the fairs. Started doing a single show, playing a lot of clubs in Toronto. Then got bored with that, went to a duo. One day I said, I think I want to try to get songs on the radio, so I put together a band and we recorded one album. A couple of years later, a friend of mine, Tim Taylor from Nashville, I got together with him and I said, I want to get stuff for radio now. So we have released 4 singles to country radio as of now. And I took a little bit of a break back in 2008, I think it was, 2009 and around there. My mother got very, very sick, and I was doing the music thing, just started to create a new restaurant, Banjo's Grill in Hastings. And there's just a lot of stuff on the plate, and had to kind of put the music on the back burner for a while. Since then, we've opened McGill Cafe's Pub and Eatery, which is also in Hastings, a place for musicians to go and show their thing. And I've really wanted to get back into the music, and just I'm at a point now in my life where I'm able to do so.
Tell me about, I guess, how COVID has affected you, your lifestyle being a restaurant owner.
Well, it hasn't been great, that's for sure, but one thing that I've learned being in business and just other life experiences in the past, nothing is easy, and there's always things that are thrown at you and you have to adapt and evolve with it. As far as business with the restaurant goes, we did have to shut down for takeout. We were fortunate because we have a big green space out back, so when the Ford government allowed us to reopen for outside patio seating only, we had pretty much the same amount of seats that we had inside to start with, so we had a very, very good summer. I found, especially through the COVID, meeting people, talking to people, it's definitely brought people down a little bit more of a level. I found before everything was rush, 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 and everything go. And so it's kind of, I hate to say the word refreshing because it's a horrible thing, but it makes people see things a little bit differently. And I was kidding, remember back in 1999, the Y2K thing? And everybody was saying Y2K, everything's going to stop, everything's going to freeze, computers are going to go down. Y2K was penned for the year 2000, and I said, what should we pen 2020? Maybe we should put a copyright on it. And I thought it would be the year of perfect vision. And I kind of was right, because people are looking at things a lot clearer than they had before for the important things. And it's allowed me to be able to get back into the music. The one song that we're just releasing to Canadian Country Radio on February 8th, Country Music Radio, is Our Own Mexico. So I wrote that a few years ago with Tim Taylor and Sean Christian. The song wasn't about COVID, but a lot of stuff, it absolutely fits the times. I changed a few words and put COVID fight in it, and Our Own Mexico, and it really, really suits the time. So it's kind of, COVID for me personally has given me an injection of more creativity, and I'm just able to do so now.
You're a Mexico frequent visitor. Talk a little bit about that and how you miss it.
I love Mexico. We would go there very, very many times a year. Very, very cheaply, of course. You don't look at last minute. And I love the food. I got this shirt from Acapulco a few years ago, and it does still fit me. When I first started going to Mexico, that would have been about 15 years and 25 pounds ago. I was a lot lighter. But Mexico, the food, I love the food, I love the people. My favorite all-time place to go is Acapulco, which if you Google it in the search engine, it's dangerous, stay away. But anybody that's been there can experience it, and it's just an incredible area.
Tell me about how the song came about and how you tweaked it to fit these times.
So I was in Nashville doing a songwriting session with some different songwriters, and my good friend Tim that lives down there, I was at his house, we were writing some stuff, different songs, and he had someone show up that was also a songwriter and said, hey, do you want to try to do a 3-way song? I said, well, sure. and we're just bashing out ideas. And I said, well, my love for Mexico, because I had just come back from Mexico before I went to Nashville. I said, I got the song about way north Mexico. We could do it, something that we can set up Mexico at home, because, you know, I can't go there as often as I'd like to, but I love Mexico, I love the food and the atmosphere, the music. So we wrote the song Our Own Mexico. And basically when the COVID hit, and it's like, well, what if we change it to Our Own Mexico. It was called Way North Mexico. And I said, what if we change the words to Our Own Mexico and just kind of make it fit to the times.
So now we're in the north in the snow, and this is your own Mexico.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's the similarities with snow and sand is amazing, because especially up here where I live, I'm on the hill, and it gets very, very windy. And certain times you go out and you can see how the snow's moving. It's almost like you're on the beach. That's how much I love it.
What do you hope people get out of the song?
I hope that they get a smile on their face. The whole thing with the song, I truly, truly believe it fits the time. It's generated me more energy to be creative. We have actually recorded 12 songs for this project. The Mexico one is one of them. So I will finish the other 11 and release them as well, one at a time, hopefully. The song, I just want to get the word out there. We can't fly now. The government has axed all the flights down south, which is for obvious reasons. It's a good thing. I just want people to try to get a little bit of enjoyment out of the song. I made a homemade video. It was all done here at home, and it was from clips of previous trips to Mexico. And I've asked all my friends that were in the videos if it's okay if I use it, and pictures and stuff, so that's kind of cool. I just want to get the song out and hopefully make people smile.
We've been planning this week for years. The times are tough with this COVID fight. Looks like we're gonna have to stay right here. So baby, dry those big sad eyes. Our plans for heading south may have gone south, but I promise you we'll make it right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what we're gonna do. Crack a couple cold Coronas, crank the heat up to 32, and party like it's Tijuana. We'll get some tan in a can, all we're missing is sand. We can do anything we wanna here in our own Mexico. Ontario, plastic palm trees on the lawn, peeking green up through the snow. I'll put on my sombrero, heat up some frozen burritos. Baby, slip off them